Hi guys, welcome back. So let's talk about the World Rugby Dream 15 that's been released. And I want to just kind of compare it to the team that I picked in a previous video. I'll pop the link up. Very similar in many ways, a few differences, and I just want to react to the team that they've put out. So firstly, at loose head, I must say I'd probably prefer my loose head here. I think Wyn Jones had a good Six Nations for sure, and then hasn't really hit up to that world-class billing since then, so I can't quite see that one, to be honest. But I can see Marks at 2 at hooker. Marks is absolutely fantastic. You know, the impact he brings on is crazy. Would start in almost, well, probably every other team. Mbanambi would be a good hooker as well. I'm happy with Marchand. I think he's a brilliant all-rounder, but also would equally be happy with Marks, so pretty happy with their pick there. Then, of course, at tight head, they've gone for Furlong. I've gone for Tyg Furlong. I think he's absolutely fantastic. No problems all round the park, at the scrum, everything. Then they have picked a Itoje and Etzebeth. I went for Whitelock and Etzebeth, but it's pretty much somebody and Etzebeth. Itoje is a great player for sure. Has he had his best year? I'm not sure he's had his best year. He's certainly decent. But, you know, I can see why, but I think I'd stick with Whitelock or someone else, to be honest. At 6, I'll probably change my mind and go with World Rugby's choice here of Khaleesi. Again, Curry's a great player, but has he had the best year on reflection? Maybe not. Khaleesi's probably had a more consistent year. So, yeah, happy with that indeed. They've still gone for Hooper at 7. I think that's an easy one. Severe at 8 again, so lots of similarities there. And interestingly, they did go for my halfback pairing. Dupont was certainly going to be there, I think, but Bowden Barrett was, not a definite, but I think he certainly started the year really well. One of my favourite players as well, just from a personal choice. Centres, they've gone the same. They've gone Karevi and Am. When Karevi played for Australia, I think it makes a huge difference. He really is absolute class. Am, I think, is an easy choice at 13. Then the back three, both Mapimpi, but then some changes. They went for Will Jordan at 14, and I put Colby at 14, and there were many comments saying Colby really hasn't played enough. Now, I think that's a fair point. If you're judging on number of appearances and consistency, sure, you wouldn't go Colby, but if you said you had a choice between Colby and Will Jordan as your wingers, I would still pick Colby in my team. So that's why I went for him, but I can see why Jordan's in there. He is a class player. He's going to get better, so that's not a problem. 15, don't quite see Hogg getting in there over Geordie Barrett. Hogg's a good player, been consistent for Scotland. In the Lions, did he shine? I'd say no, which was probably the biggest showpiece of the year. So not sure about that one. So some of the picks I agree with. Some of the picks I think are better than mine. And some of the picks I think my team's better than that one. But anyway, pop your comments below on the World Rugby's Dream 15. And I will catch you next time.